A lot of Nigerians are wondering the reason why a lot of countries do not want them anymore in their country, and some countries are already deporting Nigerians out of their country. And also, some countries have also banned Nigerians from coming into their country. And most of them are asking, what is the offense of Nigerians? What have they done wrong that is making people ban them? That is making a lot of countries deport them. This video is going to give you an insight to the reason why a lot of countries are deporting Nigerians, and some countries have already banned Nigerians from coming into their country. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and also subscribe.
Nigerians are loud and arrogant.
They don't know how to talk. They must go back to their country and learn how to speak. And
what do you think about Nigerians or Nigeria as a country?
Some of them, they are good. Some of them, they're not okay. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean they are not okay?
Yeah, it's like they sell drugs to the people. It's like they are destroying some other people's family. So they must stop it.
And even carry their passport to say they are not Nigerians, because the target there is Nigerians. If you go to Congo, they are not comfortable in Nigerians.
Nigeria is a strange spot.
Nigeria?
Why I hate Nigeria. Do you have any country that don't like it?
Nigeria. Do you have any country you like?
One thing which is negative about Nigerians, like, you can never trust them 100%.
The truth I will tell you is that Nigeria is really a bad country.
If you are living with a Nigerian person, if you don't think that you might be faster than you in anything at all you do. that one low I don't like about them.
In Ghana here, we think we are not safe with them.
Nigerians.
Leave America and go where?
Back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not?
My country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah,
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're not gonna try to slum. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches. I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah,
be Nigerians. You know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying?
UK Conservative political party leader Kemi Badenoch has finally denied her Nigeria identity. She said that she's not Nigeria, that she is British. Say she's only Nigeria by ancestry. Say by identity, she is not Nigeria, she is British. And she even went ahead to reveal that home is where her family is. And her family is her children, her husband, and her brother and his children, and also her in-laws. She also added that Conservative political party is part of her extended family. And she has not renewed her Nigerian passport in over 20 years. Remember, Kemi was born in UK, Wimbledon, London, in UK. But at the age of 6, Kemi and the parents jackpot home. Kemi was raised in Nigeria from the age of 6 to the age of 16 before she relocated back to UK, got married to British, and now had her children. And now she denied where she was raised from the age of 6 to the age of 16. To be politically recognized by British or the UK people is a very tough task. You have to deny your roots just to be recognized politically. Whatever what you do, guys think do.
What motivated you to leave Nigeria in the first place?
I left because of money. Somebody should please tell me, why are all these countries doing this to Nigeria? Why are they doing this to Nigeria? In the money I talked about the United States, now it is Dubai. So the Dubai are making it very much harder for Nigerians to actually get into their country.
In 2 days, German authorities don't deport over 100 Nigerians just in 2 days. This one happened for Munich. They say at Munich airport now for deport more than 100 Nigerians just in 2 days. I'm aware. Unlike before, we say before any deportation, they will put them out, say deportation won't take place. But this time around, they just take the people unaware. More than 100 people in just 2 days. Guys, If you dey Germany, you seek asylum, they not grant you asylum, you appeal, they not grant am. Abeg, the better thing na to pack your bag, look for country where be say it dey easier to get documents. If build your documents and decide to travel go any country where you want go stay, it is better and safer that way. Just imagine 100 people, more than 100 people were deported in just 2 days in Germany from Munich airport. Like, God, this is crazy. Like, really, really crazy. And the worst part now, they take these people unaware. That Germany things they happen.
My question today is to Nigerians. Why are you guys getting banned in most countries? Why? Why is Nigeria getting banned? Dubai doesn't want Nigerians anymore. Ghanaians were protesting saying they no longer want Nigerians in their country anymore. South Africans are fed up with Nigerians. Why? I think that's the real question that should be asked, because I'm seeing a lot of videos on my FYP. Nigerians are crying, saying, why does the whole world hate us? Why is the whole world against us? Why are we getting banned left, right, center? And the comment sections will dust you. They're saying it's because we are the giant of Africa, so people are jealous. So the whole world is jealous. Your brothers and sisters are not representing you well. The ones that travel outside of your country.
Is a better life outside Nigeria, only to be flown back home empty-handed, and sometimes even with just only nylon bag. That's what happened recently when 104 Nigerians were returned from Algeria. It was through a program meant to bring stranded migrants back home to Nigeria. But the big question remains, why are people still fleeing to Obodo Oyibo? And what happened when they return back home in Nigeria? Will the government take good care of them? Today, we're going to dive deep into these powerful and emotional stories. This story now is not just a news at all. This is the reality many Africans are facing for Obodo Oyibo. This incident happened on June 30, 2025. About 104 Nigerians, they returned home all the way from Algeria. They landed at Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos around 1:50 p.m. That was in the afternoon. The flight was operated by Air Algeria. This flight wasn't a normal flight at all. It was a chartered flight, and also it was part of the assisted voluntary return programs coordinated by the International Organization for Migration, in partnership with the Nigerian government. Among the returnees were 80 adult males, 40 adult females, 2 boys, 5 girls, and 3 infants. But as soon as they landed like this, they were registered by the immigration officers who were waiting for them on the ground. NEMA was also there. That is the National Emergency Management Agency, was fully on ground. What did they do? They provided food, water, medical checks, and even ambulance services. Do you know that some of these returnees, they don't even have any luggage at all? They only carry them the way they met them, the way they saw them there in Algeria, and they were returned back to Nigeria, just solo like that. They look very, very weak, tired, and even traumatized. But still, the goal was clear: to return them home with dignity. One NEMA officer said, this comprehensive support ensure a dignified and a safe return back to Nigeria. Now, let's pause for a moment here. Why did they leave Nigeria in the first place? Most of them were on the dangerous routes to Europe. Brain that Europe is just around the corner there. Then they have to cross through Niger, they have to cross through Algeria, and even they have to even go through Libya, doors for them to be able to want to cross to Europe. This is not a luxury vacation at all. We are talking about brutal desert, human trafficking. Even they will beat them. Also, they will even arrest them. And sometimes, some of them, they will buy them. These smugglers, they will promise them job and also a better life. And sometimes they will use it also to cajole them to be able to enter our men or enter our women. Some people, before they left Nigeria, they sold their land. They sold their father's property. The inheritance as well, they disposed it just to be able to do what? To cross to Obodo Oyibo. Some even borrowed money. Some even used their family's life saving. They use it, they put everything together just to be able to cross to abroad. And only for them to be arrested when they got to Algeria. And they lock them up in detention centers. This incident isn't a wartime event at all. Just 12 days before, that is on June 18, 147 Nigerians were also flown back from Agadez, Nigeria Republic. And their stories? Almost the same. Over the years, thousands have been returned from Libya, from Mali, from Tunisia, from Morocco, and even from Saudi Arabia. But people don't even get to hear much about them. Only the people that are being returned either from America, not from Europe or from Canada, that the news is everywhere. So the IOM partners with NEMA, immigration, and even others to offer reintegration help to them. And what could that be? This could be a kind of skill training therapy or even a small business grant given to them. But not every one of them get that help. It's just few amongst them. The luckiest one among them will get all those goody that were prepared for them. And even when they do, it doesn't even always change their life overnight. Let's talk about the shame that involved when they return back to Nigeria. Many returnees avoid going back to their villages. Why? They fear being mocked. They fear being judged one way or the other. Because people, they always look at you like, wow, you've returned from Obodo Oyibo, so they expect much from you. Because they left with promises and they came back empty. And sadly, this same shame pushes some of them to even want to try again and again and again, to want to try to go back, because they see themselves back in Nigeria as a failure. But we can't just blame the migrant. The truth is, Nigeria's economy is pushing people out of Nigeria. There are no jobs. There's insecurity. Electricity is unstable. Schools and hospitals are struggling in Nigeria. A 2023 Afrobarometer survey shows that 52% of Nigerians will leave the country if they had the chance to japa. And for many Nigerians, irregular migration seems to be the better option for them. And that is even the only option that they want to put there, they want to try.
I'll be honest with you folks. If I were a Nigerian, I would leave the country by all means necessary for this one reason alone. When kidnapping becomes a regular occurrence and it's not particularly on the #1 list of problems to solve, or the government wants to solve and the national security apparatus is implicated in it, this becomes a dangerous condition to endure both for the rich and the poor. But unfortunately, that's what is happening there. When religious extremism is common and national security agencies are sitting aloof and the federal government is playing politics with it, ladies and gentlemen, that is a crisis. When you need to hire armed bodyguards and police motorcade as a successful man or woman to make your way around on a daily routine, that is problematic, ladies and gentlemen. When armed robbery is orchestrated with impunity and you don't see practical government plans of shutting it down, you should know you could be in danger at any point in time, whether on the road or at the comfort of your home. This is one of the reasons many Nigerian youth and businessmen are moving to Ghana. Ghana's reputation for political and social stability makes it an appealing haven. Ghana offers a more peaceful environment for families and entrepreneurs alike. And like I said earlier, folks, if I were a Nigerian at this point, I would have left as well, because even when you are successful, this is the sad truth, you can never be comfortable to let your guards down at any point in time, because you don't know what is about to happen.
Most times I ask myself this question: why are Nigerians always leaving their country, migrating out of their country to different African countries, to Europe and many other places? You see Nigerians taking the risk to travel out of Nigeria using the deserts just to get to Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, and many other European countries, because they feel that Nigeria is no longer safe for them. Nigeria is no longer a home to them, and they decide to take other countries to become their own. I've seen a lot of Nigerians travel to Ghana and they made Ghana their second home. I've seen a lot of Nigerians travel to Benin Republic, Cotonou, Togo, Senegal, and different other countries because they want to go make a living. They want to live a very comfortable life because Nigeria is not giving them that opportunity to live comfortable, as they said. But the issue is that if everybody decides to leave Nigeria, who is going to fix Nigeria? If everybody decides to keep running away from their country, who is going to fix the country? Who is going to fix the country? It is better for all Nigerians to come back home. Let's face this thing once and for all, fix our country and make our country a better place for us to live in. Those countries Nigerians are traveling to, those countries are for people, and the people living in those countries have decided to make their country a home and a better place for them to live in. And that is the reason why you see a lot of foreigners going there to live. So why can't Nigeria do the same thing for their own country? Why can't Nigeria put their hands together, eradicate tribalism, and make sure that they come together in unity and build their country? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All those things that have been said about Nigerians, you hear Nigerians are kidnapping, Nigerians are robbing, Nigerians are doing cyber crimes, Nigerians are fighting in different countries, that they went to look for greener pastures. What do you think should be done right to these Nigerians? What measures do you think the government of Nigeria should take that their own citizens can feel comfortable in their country? I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe.